We were coming off, in my mind, the replay loop of Tayshaun blocking my shit. I want to get back. I'm hurt. I'm in a cast.
Yep.
But we going in. See, I always prided myself doing stuff on the road. Mm-hmm. Everyone can play at home. Everyone's good. Everyone talks shit at home. Mm-hmm. Everyone, you got your girl, your family, whatever. Everyone. How are you with 12 versus 20,000 when you go into real enemy territory? That's how I always viewed myself, my game, my team, all my teammates. How are you when you go into someone else? Mm-hmm. We went into Detroit. We're like, we're going to make a statement. And we kicked the dog shit out of them.
We were 15.
Until.
Do you actually know what was said in the game? Because I don't know if you ever heard that story. Jamal Tinsley, I'm at the free throw line.
Yes.
He tells Ron, you can get your foul.
You can get your lick back.
And I turn around, I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, when I heard that, Ron was guarding Ben. After I made the free throw, you see, I ran back down and pushed Ron off, and I guarded Ben.
Yeah.
And when they threw the ball to Ben, I just let it. It's a total time running out, so I just let him score. And that's when Ron got the foul anyway. Wasn't even guard.
But what was the lick back? What had happened? What had led to that?
It was something from the previous, in the finals.
Okay.
In the East Conference Finals.
The year before.
The rivalry was built there. I wasn't there, so I didn't know. But I'm loyal.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
Which, to a point, they didn't like us. We didn't like them. Okay. All right.
That's what it is.
All right. I get it. But then once, and people, again, go back to the tape. And by the way, you and J.O. did a great job of putting this all in words and in film on the Netflix, Malice at the Palace.
Yeah, shout out J.O.
I'm over there with Ron, just stroking him while he's laying on the scores table, thinking everything is diffused. Everyone's talking. I mean, that's how, those scrums go. Mm-hmm. Everyone puffs out their chest, and everyone breaks it up. And tech here, double tech, let's shoot some free throws. Let's get on out of here. That's what we thought because Ron didn't even see the cup coming. I did. in slow 3D motion.
Flying down.
Bam. And then I said to myself, oh shit.
And he was gone.
Bam, he turned into the Hulk. He turned green.
And that's bad.
And I tried to grab him, but he was gone. And I said to myself, it's ride or die. I mean, I didn't care about myself. I had to get him back into safety somewhere on the floor.
Yeah. And
I didn't care about suspensions at that point. I don't even know when you jumped in. Did you go when he went?
As soon as I saw him go, I hopped over. I'm gone. So I went right after him.
And it was, people think it lasted 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It was like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. It was quick.
Yeah, it was quick.
But there was a lot of damage done in that minute and a half. I don't know how. I think Chuck Person, somehow we got Ron back on the floor.
Yeah.
And it was even crazier on the floor with
they was trying to mace you. The police tried to
come up, has his mace out, and getting ready to spray Ron and I. I'm like, what is your problem? And he's like, we got to calm this situation down. I'm like, yes, you do. You see all those people that are coming down on the court?
Yeah,
go get them.
Yeah.
We got this. We're at center court.
It was crazy.
It was. Then trying to get into the tunnel and the beer and the popcorn and the spit. Man, it was
bananas.
And it's funny, when it went down, the fans are deplorable. This is unacceptable. How could this happen? Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we were in the locker room. It's all about the fans. By the time we landed in Indiana, I felt we were all headed to Rikers Island.
Yeah.
But they flipped the whole narrative. Huh?
Everybody getting arrested. We getting arrested.
Stern called someone. Like, nah. It was us. We were the villains. And you started by saying calling yourself or someone called you a thug. I don't like that word.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that word because they tried to put us under certain stereotypes, African American, black, however you want to call us. And it painted they painted a picture of us that was not accurate.
Something we're not. Yeah.
Something none of us were. All of us weren't. And
It hurt some of us.
nothing's guaranteed. Championships aren't guaranteed. You got a chip, you got a chip, Max got a chip. I came close. I could never get over the mountaintops. It's not guaranteed we would have won that year. But damn it, I would have loved to have seen us at full strength against whomever. Whomever. Because like I said, we had everything. We had scoring, we had defense, we could play slow, we could play fast with Jamal. We could play big, we could play small.
Was Jonathan Bender there at the time?
Yes.
We had youth.
Yeah.
I was the old head. We had everything. We were well coached. Carlisle, championship coach himself. But don't you ever apologize to me or to anyone else. That's life. That's basketball. Shit happens, man.
Yeah.
I was honored to be on that team. Again, y'all made me feel like Superman.
You were to us.
And I mean, just being around you cats every day in practice, it was a different. I came from Chris Mullen and Mark Jackson, Derek McKee. I mean, we were Sam Perkins. We were an old team that went to the not old, but veteran.
Older team.
Veteran.
Older team. Mm-hmm. And then once we got to the finals and lost to the Lakers, Jermaine comes in, Al Harrington. We drafted Al. I mean, we went younger. Larry's gone, Larry Bird is gone, Isaiah's in, so it was a different vibe, and that's just how it was. And I said to myself, how can I get Jermaine and Al Harrington, Baby Al, Jonathan, how can I get these young guys thinking like veterans and turn the switch as quickly as possible? Because I knew I only had so many years left. And that's, I wrote them hard. I talked shit to them a lot because I wanted to see the name of this show, All the Smoke. I wanted to see if they could handle it. Because if they can't handle it from me in practice, how in the hell are they going to handle going into the Garden, going into Philly with AI, playing Detroit, the new bad. I mean, how are y'all going to handle that if y'all can't handle me riding you every single day in practice? That's my job, is to ride y'all, get you to a place where nothing phases you. And they did. And with the help of my David boys, because Al was with us with Dale and Antonio, so he was around them a lot.
Yeah.
Same with Crow and Jeff Foster, Feisty. So they were around. They understood. When we walk with our chest out. We talk shit. We don't ever take a step back, man. Don't take a step back. If anything, take 2 steps forward. That's why when me going in the stands, you go in the stands, we're taking step forwards, man. I ain't taking a step back.
At all.
Okay, you can fine me, you can suspend me, you can talk shit about me all you want, but I'm going to do what's right.
Yep.
That's my teammate that's going out there who just got assaulted with a cup full of beer. You don't know what was in that. And he's going to go handle his business. I have to go. I have to go. Because if you don't go, later on in the locker room, and you know how locker rooms are. You don't want to be called out. Man, you can be called out. Man,
Damn, Reg.
Come on, man. And then here's what's going to happen.
Footage going to come out.
Film session. We're going to be like this. Coaches, y'all go. Y'all can go. We're good. And slow-mo.
Yep.
Like, what you doing? Where are you? Hold on a second. Where are you?
That's how we
Hold
do
on,
it.
I'll rewind it. So what did you say? You said you were where?
Yep.
Holding each other accountable. That's why I wanted to get the young guys. We had to hold each other accountable, and it started with the young guys.